We're going to Albarracin today!
If you're an avid outdoor boulderer, you'll probably have heard of Albarracin and maybe even been. But for me, I'm a semi-willing outdoor climber who, up to this point, was quite dubious about outdoor bouldering really. I've never been to Albarracin, and frankly, before this trip, I was ready to give it up. But believe it or not, this trip changed my mind. And if that sounds at all familiar to you, let's check out Albarracin together. The nearest airports to Albarracin are Valencia and Zaragoza. Both are about 2 hours drive from Albarracin. For us, flights to Valencia were cheaper this time, but if you're flying, it's probably worth checking both. We decided to pack light and rent bouldering pads there, but you can bring your own pads if you pay for sport equipment add-ons. From the airport, you'll probably want to rent a car. Before Albarracin, Teruel is the nearest big town. There's an Audi there where we decided to stop and get some groceries before we get to Albarracin. Something interesting about visiting big supermarkets in other countries, you find different staples, different cultural foods. I have to say though, the tofu here is a bit weird. It's not like any other tofu I've ever had. I also couldn't find a wholemeal loaf, likely because of my own incompetence, so I'll be having crustless bread like a strong, independent adult. So we've arrived in Albarracin for our climbing. We've literally flown all this way to come bouldering, but you've got to see what's going on outside. Let's hope this stops tomorrow. Shall we? Thankfully, it's not raining. The boys can stop sulking now. Outdoor bouldering for the first time in Spain? First impressions are the most important thing, right? Ah no, wait, it's food. First stop this morning is going to the climbing shop, Sofa Boulder, to pick up our bouldering pads. They have tons of pads for you to rent, but you might want to book during the peak seasons. And the shop itself is just amazing. It's got all your basic climbing staples, so if you find yourself in Spain having forgotten your chalk bag, your brush, even your shoes, which is not beyond the realms of possibility, Sofa Boulder has your back.
It's not.
Sometimes they have a guidebook you can borrow as well. Be nice to it though, it's been through some stuff. Oh yeah, let's not forget the pads. We thought the medium pads were enough for us.
Wait, this is...
Baller.
Yeah, we gotta be fucking careful.
First up in Albarracin, Arrastradero. Please excuse my awful pronunciation. Before all climbing, it's always good to warm up.
¡Ey!
Es hacer la remontada esa.
Heel up. Nice, nice, nice.
Perché ho capito qua non c'è nada. Devo per forza.
Enough of the boys, I think. My turn. And I get my own intro because I'm editing the video. Ha! Okay, so hear me out. I am not the biggest outdoor boulderer. I've been to a few places and I've honestly just never really enjoyed it. The rocks are usually too sharp, there's usually nothing for me to hold on to. I almost gave up on it. So when I'm out here acting as if I'm the ambassador of Albarracin, you best know there's a reason. It's the rocks. The rocks here have just the right amount of texture, it is not too sharp, it is not too blunt, it basically feels like indoor holds. I'm talking jugs, crimps, slopers, finger pockets, and all other terminologies, which I don't even know all of it because I haven't been climbing for that long. But it is good, my friends. And if we're going to keep the scoreboard on Albarracin, because I'm just going to lean into it now, it's got loads of easy climbs too. I've very much enjoyed that.
Come on.
Ale,
Come on.
ale.
Yeah, come on. Looking good.
Ale.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Ale.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Ale.
Yes. Come on.
Ale.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on. Come on.
Dai, dai, dai.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
Dai.
Come on. Come on.
Push.
Come on.
Push. Push. Dai, 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 dai.
Come on, Ihan. Come on.
Come on.
It's really beautiful up here. There you go, there you go. Come on. Come on.
Ale, ale. Oi! Hey!
Yes.
Woo! And that about wraps up the first day of bouldering. First impressions? It's alright. Just kidding. It's been incredible. But we've got 3 full days of bouldering ahead of us and we wanted to pace ourselves. So head to the shops and grab a beer, I think.
Asian sauce.
Oh my gosh. Important local delicacy.
So this white car just pulled up and the guy exited, came out here, looked at us for about 3 seconds, pointed at Dom. What did he say, Dom? What did he say? Great looking guy. He said mucho blanco.
What? I know that.
Oh my gosh, this isn't oil. What is it? It's vinegar.
Oh, no.